Did you really think I was going to be gone that long? Well, I'm back for kind of a special video. This is the Carryology Trakke Muir III, version 3 of this pack. Now the first two just really didn't speak to me all that much, but this one does, for kind of a couple of reasons that I'll get to here in a second. But I had to come back and do this video because these ones, you know, everyone likes to see these new collaboration bags. I don't normally do all of them just because they don't, if it doesn't fit my style and function, then I don't end up doing it. But when they do, and I can see a specific use case for me personally, or I see a very compelling comparison between some other bags, I do it. And so here we are. This is the Trakke Muir version 3. Why am I here? First of all, based off of its style and design, I wanted to see if it could replace for me the GORUCK Carryology Kaidan Ultra 400 TX double compartment bullet that I use for everyday carry. Now my everyday carry is a little unique, airline pilot. I live out of this bag for about 4 days at a time. It carries everything, all the essentials. I also have a rollaboard bag that this hangs from, so the placement of the handle ends up being sort of critical for me. So what I wanted to see is, and this one is a good size, 18. I don't feel overly constrained. Now it is 18 liters, but it's really a little bit bigger than that based off of the height, width, depth. This one at 27 liters, I wanted to see if that was going to be a replacement for it. You know, up my game, carry a little bit more. But the handle placement and design features really are going to work out for me the way I carry this bag. It will hang from my bag. It's a little tall. I mean, here's a picture of what it looks like hanging from the top of the bag. But I can live out of it. I can put it in between the seat and the outside of the airplane, and I can open it up and live out of the bag quite nicely. More about that as we transfer everything in here over here to see if it works. I just got this. I've been on a trip, so I didn't get to open it as soon as I got it, but we're gonna transfer it all over real time because I haven't had a chance to do it yet to see if it'll work. Additionally, when this design was shown, talked about, people said, hey, that looks kind of like the Rehose Buddy, which, and I haven't done a video on this version yet. This was a one that I had custom made. This is X42 with some stretchy pockets added. This is the 22 liter Buddy from Rehose. So I figured what a perfect opportunity to sort of do a side-by-side comparison. How do these look? How do they stack up? What features can we talk about between the two of these? So we're going to do this in phases. First, we're going to look at the individual pieces and features that we find in the Trakke Muir. I think that's it. We're going to walk through this, and then we're going to compare it to the Buddy. Lastly, we're going to transfer stuff and see how it works in everyday carries. So let's get into it. This is the Trakke Muir version 3 Carryology collaboration. Now, pretty cool. They put a patch on the front of it. Of course, this is the topo of Yosemite, where they, got some inspiration for this. They have the Project 3 tracking Carryology in the front. Nice, I like it. And the 3 in there. And you put your own custom patch on there. Standout features really is this U-shaped entrance. Now there is 4 zipper pulls, 2 in the back, 2 in the bottom, so that you can access things from the sides as you're on the go. It's a really nice, big, spacious top pocket. Sort of reminds me the size and utility of a top pocket from the Bellroy that they had, and it is really nice. So the top of this, of course, opens up. We have a zipper on the front, or the front of it. This got this RVX25 in orange that I know and love. It's got some nice drop-in pockets, very Trakke standard, and but this pocket is pretty shallow. More about that when we pack it up. Now the outside of this bag is X11. X11, which we've seen before, or I have at least. Some of the features of this 1733 Huckberry combo. This was X11 on the outside of that. Fantastic, durable, awesome material. Side water bottle pockets, which compress in with the straps. I did a video review of the Trakke Store. Very, very store-like for the design of these pockets. Because when you're using the back straps, they just compress in, whether you put a bottle pocket in it. They'll fit the biggest Nalgene. More about that when we pack it out. Front zip pocket. Big enough for the 11-inch-ish iPad. And it's got some designed stretch into that, which is into the inside, not the outside. So you should be able to pack this up with a bunch of stuff, and it's going to take away from the internal volume, not necessarily push on the outside. Back of the bag, very nice, very wide, sufficiently padded. The Trakke Store style, I would say, very nice padded straps. The same thing here. And then we've got, fidlocks. Fidlocks. You'd think I know what buckles or the differences are. This is the Cobra style, which is very nice and satisfying. Nice, overdone, overbuilt. And then, they have these ladder lock style attachments here with their standard little rings on the end of this. So pretty cool, very nice and comfortable, durable, nice breathable back panel. Again, more of the X11. And they got this little unique tartan on the back, which is really cool. And I like that. Handle, like I said, its placement is, again, several things about this bag just said, I can totally use that the way it is. It's placed. Not a lot of room in there. It's never going to be compressed against the bag. You're not going to be able to access it. Easy grab handle. So cool. Now, laptop access, which is, again, a differentiator when we talk about some of the others. Slightly elevated. It doesn't feel that elevated, but I'm going to put a laptop in there. It is elevated. Again, RVX bright orange on the inside. Super cool. So it is nice. And, you can access your laptop. Says 16-inch. I've got 14-inch in there, and it works just fine. So super cool. Now, the inside of the bag, we've already talked about this pocket. Accessing this is from the orange zipper pulls. And a little detail about zipper pulls. So these look like GORUCK style, or more tactical style where they've got the, the webbing and then a cover. Well, these are more hard. They're not the soft rubberized shrink wrap ones that you see on the GORUCK ones. They're a little more substantial, just different style. Now, the main compartment zipper is orange. Everything else is black, including the black ones in the bottom. So we get into this, and sort of the compelling aspect of it for me is just the ability to open it up, go to work from here. Gives us an opportunity also to look at this patch on the inside. Muir project featuring X-Pact, little Austri Alpine, and Lochhoran of Scotland. That's what's going to be useful for me. Put this in the airplane next to me, open it up, access stuff out of the top, sort of a top loader. Now, as we access all the way down, what you'll see is no pockets on the inside of this. Slightly disappointed in that. But this is going to be, I probably wouldn't use them that much. Anyway, this is the dimension to that front pocket. We do have front pockets on the inside, which I do like, and we'll see how that packs out when I transfer stuff. So that's going to be cool and fun. Little meshy pockets. And then this is their little attachment sling, which I haven't decided yet. I'm either going to totally remove this. I can't see myself carrying this around based off its design. I might just leave it in there as a little internal organization. Now this, I did test out one thing, and that it was my iPad fits in there. So I'm not really sure on the go where I'll put the iPad. Whether my iPad will be in the inside and just access it that way, or if I'll put it up here. Let me keep my regular iPad in there. I just don't know. We'll see how it works out. Anyway, just super bright orange on the inside. Super nice, super cool design. We're gonna leave this out for now. Get back to that when we pack it out. That is a general walkthrough of the Muir. And again, Super nice. I'm gonna pack it out, take some photos. You'll see it here, some little video of me, you know, how it looks and stacks up compared to the other ones. But just really nice. Stands tall and empty. The bulk of the material, the X11 and the backing, just it definitely stands on its own, and when it's full, it will also stand, which might be important to you. Now let's get out the Rehose Buddy. Now this is my custom design, so, well, not my custom design, but I picked the materials of this thing. Buddy 22, which is really kind of a bigger bag, but when I stick, you know, you put it next to this, here's some external dimensions and shows the difference of them and how they stack up. This one is 22 liters, 27 liters over here. Now, stretchy pockets here, so a little bit different design. No external sleeve like we have over here for your laptop. Similar back panel, you know, 2 padded areas, a center channel. The straps here have load lifters, no load lifters on the Muir, and a different style. Of course, I upgraded mine with a fidlock. Handle is about placed the same, just a little different design, but it is nice. Now this one also has a front pocket, little smaller dimensions. I'm not gonna, because the dimensions are slightly smaller on this bag, can't fit my other iPad in here. The top pocket here is again nice, but that's really all you get. It's kind of a slide in pocket, not as sizable as we have on the Muir. Now it has these little loops everywhere, which are nice little security tabs. You put your zipper pull through there, and you know, people can't put that on the go, which is really an ingenious little thing, and it's really nice. I like that a ton. And they're really everywhere, which is really cool. Now, as we access this bag, I did not put 4 zipper pulls on mine. Actually, I did. There's zipper pulls down here, which I run through the security loops. That was an upgrade on mine. Then we have the zippers on the top. Now, same kind of thing here. We can access the Buddy when it's packed out and just open the top. In fact, he goes one step above. He puts nice little Velcro in there. You can do some other admin in there, which is super nice. And then a pocket on the top, which we don't have in there. We have a bigger, sizable pocket, but we don't have that internal pocket like that. Internal wise, we also have side pockets, but these are top zip. And they go about the same depth, kind of shallow. Now that's pretty cool, right? Now there's the zipper. It goes all the way down to open it up. We have another drop-in pocket here, which is also super cool. When I had this designed, I added later this Multicam Tropic laptop sleeve, which is super cool. It's definitely an add-on drop-in sleeve that you can slide stuff in there. It comes with a nice little buckle, and you can totally remove this thing, which we will here in a second. There's nothing on the back of this bag that is gonna have any other organization, sort of like you have over here. But you got this, now you have your way to put a laptop on it, which is super cool. I'll just lift this up. Again, nothing else organization-wise in the back panel, aside from the webbing that this thing's attached to. So there you go. Now there are drop-in pockets on the side, which is again nice little plus feature to the Buddy. And again, just like the design of this, of course I added orange, went black, because I could use this for work. I haven't packed this one out for that mode, but as I'm going through these designs, and maybe as I put stuff over there, I just might, because of its size. And what I think might happen, just kind of thinking outside the box here, this one's just maybe just a touch too tall for my specific use case, putting on front of a bag. This one is actually handle-wise probably about the same. I think I did already put that on there. It just was a little too tall. Either way, Buddy Rehose. Link to Martin's website. I did a video on a full walkthrough of this. Put a link to that over here. This is just real quick and dirty on my custom. So there you go. They are very similar, right? Some design cues, similarities here. This is how they look side by side. Biggest opening pocket. Main difference here. I do think there's a little better, at least side organization on the Buddy. but this one's got some features which are fantastic as well. With that, let's get out the double compartment bullet, see where we are. As we get into this, why do we love double compartment bullet? Well, of course, I'm a big GORUCK fan, but in reality, the reason this one wins and has stayed at the top of the heap for my everyday carry is the fact that I can put it next to me and I can access multiple layers of tech, put my iPad in the front, put a laptop in the back, sunglasses in this top pocket. So I really just have a ton of utility. And so when we get to this, what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna see if I can't put all this stuff over here. Gonna do it real time. Of course, I'm gonna edit this down, but we're gonna see how this all works. Start with the laptop in the back. It only fits, it's very easy. iPad, I'll talk about here in a second, but let's real briefly. It'll fit in the front, but I think I'm gonna put it in the inside. Big stuff first. Of course, we've got a Stanley Aero light with this camera pack. Take my camera pack, put it on the bottom with some stuff. This thing is difficult to remove. My aviation headset, some pens and stuff in there. Not nothing real big there. Snacks. Most of the big stuff is out of here, although I do have some other essentials that I will have to figure out. Flashlight, little emergency Advil, those are some loops. That's most of the big stuff that we'd have to solve. Now I think that water bottles, no kidding. What I'm questioning is, and this is maybe a mini mirror is where I'd be happiest. We'll see. Now we'll top pocket this thing. Can I put my headset in there? Would I live out of that with my aviation headset in the top? Maybe, because it does fit. Then I don't have to put something else in the top. But what I'm realizing is this thing is just huge. We're gonna put this iPad in the top inside, so it's mostly protected. These side pockets are going to be some of these documents and things that I don't normally use that often. So we'll put that in there. We'll put some, see, now this I use all the time. That I use all the time. Maybe we'll probably put this stuff on this side. Loops, that kind of stuff. Hat, of course. Some additional accessories. I'll probably be able to put another camera pack in here, which is going to be helpful for the day-to-day. So here we are. Main compartment. Now this also lets me remove stuff from the bottom, which is nice and helpful. And then when I get to the airplane, I can just open this up. Next to me, actually what I'm figuring out is these stretchy pockets will be a great place for, maybe not sunglasses because that'd be, but definitely the charging cord for the iPad and the airplane, this top, very top pocket, sunglasses, definitely put that in there. So there you go, sunglasses on the top, and we are off to the races. So there you go, similar style of packing. Can get to the airplane, can put this thing next to me, have laptop, iPad on the inside, and you know, maybe I'll move all the snacks over here. That's what I kind of did on my M23 when I was using that. I would use all the snacks on this side and just go that way. So there you go. The question is it too big? Because as I open this up into the main compartment, what I'm thinking is that this is a lot more room than I had over here. Now, of course, 18 and 27 is at 9 liters. I don't know. But it is a ton more space. I can definitely probably fit cap 2 in here on top. That would work. And really anything. anything you wanted to put in there. So there you go. What do you think? Is this gonna work? Interested to see how it works. It carries. I'm gonna take this, put it on the front of the bag, and kind of know it works a little bit, but it is, you know, I like having the water bottles, which, you know, everyone likes to complain about GORUCK not having a water bottle option. This is what it would look like, I think, if you put it on there. And the comfort and the way that this kind of carries, you know, you can now carry a water bottle and coffee solution. So there you go. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. This is the Muir. Got some adventures planned the next week, so don't expect a video every Friday. And there we go. I don't know, I kind of like it. I'm gonna see how it carries. I think it's gonna be pretty nice. Definitely is gonna be comfortable. But again, I don't carry it on my back. I carry it on the front of my bag. Definitely a much bigger bag for carrying all my essentials. All right, let's get on an adventure. See you soon. So did you really think I was going to be gone that long? I know I just submitted that bird.